Greeting, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Part 8 of the Final Fantasy IV Let's Play.
Sorry, folks, sync issue.
Matt, nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about, so why bring it up?
Because I feel like being a douche.
To who?
To myself.
Waste of time. Anyway,
exactly.
When we last left our heroes,
we already went through the bathroom.
We're getting out of the Ancient Waterway, and now we're inside Baron's castle.
An infiltration on your hometown. Who'd have thought? Bad timing, Cecil, really?
Well, I was actually going to bring up, you noticed that when I was in the save point last part, I didn't bother using a tent, because you can actually get a free heal up here in Cecil's bedroom.
Which is kind of really backwards, considering the whole place is under enemy control at this point now.
No, only those two guards in front of the door are the only means of, you know.
You think we'll see Kane here?
No. Whew. I don't think so, anyway.
Wait a minute. Baigan?
Baigan.
Forgot about that dude.
I did too. I'm suspicious.
I am too.
Apparently, he's against. He's strictly loyal to Baron and wants to help Cecil get Baron back.
So now we got Baigan in the party.
Yeah, Baigan. Okay.
No, he just seems to be walking around. Something's wrong. Oh boy.
Paolo and Porum aren't buying it. Neither are we.
So basically, he became a monster just so he could have more power or something or whatever.
He's following.
And he's a three-snaked asshole.
Okay, so we have Baigan, right arm and left arm. Now, in case Paolo doesn't have as many spells as I have him for this Let's Play, what you should do to start the battle off is have Tella cast Faraga on Baigan himself. See, the moment you hit Baigan with any sort of spell, he will cast Reflect on himself.
Okay.
So, you can either do the strategy of casting Reflect on some other person and bouncing it off them to hit Baigan, or you can do one real big shot of damage to, start the battle off right.
Jesus.
And you can have Cecil and Yang finish off the body with physical attacks.
Alright, and the other two snakes are going to go down by means of just...
By means of Quake, because Palom's Quake ignores Reflect.
But does it care that the other two snakes are technically in the air?
Nope.
Oh boy.
They're grounded technically because those arms are attached to Baigan's body. They're not flying. Booyah. I love barrier-piercing spells.
I know, right? So basically, now that... Oh, ow!
Booyah.
And there goes the traitorous Baigan.
Baigan is
Bygone
gone.
Baigan.
Let's let bygones be bygone.
Well said.
Okay, so...
That just shows how intoxicating the power Golbez wields really is.
Well, I mean, what the hell did he do to him? Is that just magic-based transformation?
I'm on about that.
Okay, well, anyway, before we head up to the...
I can't see Golbez with a master's in biochemistry.
No. Well, you don't know that.
I didn't say it's impossible, I said I can't see it.
Oh,
if
well.
anything, telecommunications. Hell.
Before we head to the King's Chamber to continue on with the plot, we can continue on exploring the rest of the
We're gonna loot our childhood home.
Yeah, because actually we didn't get to really explore this site in the beginning of the game, so now we can see what we missed. There's elixirs in the pots.
What did you get?
Head further right here, some stairs. What the fuck?
Somebody farted.
It is sealed by an invisible force.
I guess we're not going that way.
Okay. That was awfully foreboding.
Wasn't it?
Okay. Well, anyway, continuing on to the tower, we can get some treasure chest here. High potion.
The tower is on.
There's no bed on this side, though. But there are tents.
A lot of tents.
Oh, by the way, if you attempt to leave the castle via the gate on the south, the guards will just say, leave it once, even though you're on the opposite side of the tower. So don't worry about, approaching the guards near the gate.
Leave it once, stay in our home. We're going to be good housekeepers, damn you.
Oh, you! Okay. See if the king's doing just fine.
Wow. Dark Knight would be more useful to us, Your Majesty. You're who? Oh, the old duffer who died.
I killed him years ago.
Don't you remember the Twitter about the drowned king? Speaking of who?
Okay, so it turns out our king was a turtle.
Turtle!
Well, actually, no, this is the elemental Archfiend of Water, Cagnazzo.
And again with this beautiful piece playing.
I do love it too. Okay, some strategies. Yang will focus on Cagnazzo. I would have Porum cast slow on Cagnazzo because my Inter Nintendo DS playthrough is shining.
Yeah, every boss was weak to slow.
Anyway, so Cagnazzo, even though he is the elemental archfiend of water, he's actually afraid of blizzard. But when he's conjuring up water like that, cast any sort of thunder spell to break the barrier.
So basically, he's weak to blizzard, but thunder breaks the barrier.
Yes.
That's what you just said, my fault.
Yeah. So let me get this straight. You put the lime in the coconut?
No, then you mix it up.
Okay, well, anyway, if you want to bluff with Palom, you go right ahead. Personally, I wouldn't want to waste too much time because, you know, there might be that slight chance you can give Cagnazzo to cast... Okay, so in case you don't know, if you don't counter his water torrent with lightning...
Turtle defense!
He will do Tsunami, which can do a lot of damage. But when you take enough HP off him, he goes into turtle defense mode, where he'll begin healing himself each turn.
For a nice little amount, too. Yikes.
Thankfully, though, you'll do more damage with Blizzago or Blizzard.
Whoa!
So I wouldn't have to worry about that too much. Look at that slowdown.
Gnarly.
Booyah.
And he's going back to hell.
Cagnazzo is defeated. In defense mode.
Too bad we don't... Too bad Golbats don't lose any life points.
No. You're right about that.
Hi there.
Yeah, so for those who probably didn't read the text fast enough, Sid was imprisoned while we were away.
You're only just standing there waiting until Cecil got done all this dirty work.
Yeah, he was watching. He was rooting from behind the doors.
No, he was hiding behind the door, then he busted in after Cagnazzo died. Right here, Jabber, and take us to your airship.
So we have Sid with us, but there's 6 of us.
And now we have the clash of the geezers.
How old is Sid?
57.
Is that a number you pulled out of your ass, or?
It's a number I'm pulling right out that's on my ass. Yes.
How old is Tello then?
Fucking ancient. Tello was probably around when the dinosaurs were created.
Can't fit that in the state ID.
Check out my social security number. 3. Just behind Montgomery Burns and Jesus Christ.
Anyway, so Sid's tagging along with us, but there's 6 in our party now. We can't have 6 players in our party.
I think it's time we killed somebody off.
Yeah. I think that's what the game's trying to tell us. Wait, sorry. Who's hungry?
I don't know. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. There's like Cagnazzo when his dying breath is causing the walls to collapse within our heroes. They can't get out because
we're dead.
We're doomed.
Cecil's like, sure, why not?
He's getting the bandana over his eyes and lights a cigarette up.
No, Cecil's just like, fuck it, go ahead.
Oh, it looks like Palom and Porum have something up their sleeves. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Sage Tello was apparently their teacher. Woohoo! No! And thus they petrified themselves
to stop
save
the
our
walls.
lives.
Did they know that was gonna happen?
Yes.
No, I don't think so, but what kind of contingency plan is that?
One to make sure they live while they want to make sure that nobody dies.
Was that given its own semester by the Elder? Now, in case there's ever a time where you're being trapped and the walls are closing in on you, here's a spell to break them. Unfortunately, it costs you your life.
You made it sound like they were going to a Suicide Squad school.
Well, I mean...
Okay, now here's what you're going to do. You're going to go inside the car, boom, and then virgins. So then, oh, I get it. I make a big boom, and then I get my virgins. No, you are the boom.
Well, meanwhile, back in the Tower of Zot.
Sir, regarding Kindle, I know.
We've been through this, Kate.
Meanwhile, Rose is just dancing her joiny little jig.
I just enjoy the physical copy more.
A primitive idea, but it may work.
Anyway, so Kane is getting the idea that they should let Cecil and the others grab the last crystal on Earth, and they'll exchange the crystal for Rose's safety.
Rose's safety, my ass. Kane, why are you doing this? Because I'm tired of the friend zone. Oh yeah.
Secret passage.
Love this tune.
I do too, actually. This is actually not the original Super Nintendo version, though.
Yeah, I know.
But no, I'm curious though, because the game has all the other SNES tracks except for this one. This is based off the DS version.
Probably because they lost the musical score.
Why would they lose their musical score for one track instead of everything else?
Ask
Make no
Marilyn
sense,
Manson
man.
how that shit
Confuse me.
happens. Now where are we going?
Where the hell did he hit this thing at?
I don't think we want to know.
Ah, underground.
And there goes the city of Baron.
Sorry.
That looks so cheesy on PSP hardware.
The Enterprise, which I'm sure was a Star Trek reference.
Oh, son of a bitch.
But, anyway, yeah, so now we have an airship. And you know what that means?
Optional side quests!
Free roam!
Ding 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 ding.
Oh, come on, I just got this ship.
Cecil is a living jinx, dude. After all, when you go out on a sea cruise and you meet the sea god, what else is there?
Very true. So
Kane, you motherfucker.
Kane is pretty much here to tell us mine's better. No, actually, no. He's
Yeah, he is.
Cecil
Length, width.
He's telling Cecil he demands the Earth Crystal in exchange for Rose's safety. Of course, these guys think he's a coward for doing so, but who cares? Kane is pretty much going like, la 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 la. I can't hear you! But, our next destination...
I have nothing else to say to you.
Our next destination is Troia.
Toi.
Troia.
Isn't that how it's pronounced in French? Toi? En deux, toi?
That's number.
Yeah, it's a number, but it's also toi, ain't it? No, wait, en deux, tres. No, tres is Spanish. Toi is France. Say.
Rocket woke me, Matt, so I can see that you're wrong.
Oh, you know what? Fuck you. Let's go on having fun with something, dude. Fun?
You're wrong. Anyway, so usually around.
So now we have a complete sausage fest.
So now that usually by the time I get the Enterprise, I like to go to a specific place. Well, first we're going to go to a village that you can now visit with the airship. We don't need to go here. This is completely optional.
But knowing you, we're doing it anyway.
Once I find it, anyway.
Oh boy.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. That didn't take very long. This is the Mythril village of
Cactuar?
No, it's Mythril, actually.
Oh. The Mythril village of Mythril. Oity toity. Mr. Toad, Mr. Little, oh, what the fuck? You two chump? Yep.
All the people
Last
here
time I'm going to Visidia.
all the people here are mini.
Or toads.
Or pigs.
There must have been a war in Visidia.
Well, actually, I don't know what the deal with this village is, but they do make Mythril.
The Mythril town of Mythril.
Well, actually,
it's not unheard of to be named after your export.
I should be more accurate. They make weapons and armor out of Mythril, which actually I believe are the best pieces of equipment
Where
at this part of the game. Thing is, though, they're pretty damn expensive. But if you were grinding like I have, you should have plenty of gil to buy all the Mythril equipment for every character. So we're actually going to get the Mythril set for Cecil. We're going to get the Mythril hammer for Sid, which is pretty damn good.
And we're just going to leave the rest of them Mythrilus.
Yes.
Cheap Mythrils. Hey-oh.
Now, even though we're getting the Mythril blade for Cecil, we're not going to be using it very often because I don't get much use out of the Mythril blade. We're going to be getting much more better swords. Much more better. We're going to be getting much better swords very soon, actually, because after we visit Mythril, we're going to jump ahead of ourselves to a location that people would generally want you to wait to visit, but we're going to do it now since I have the proper strategy to get through it.
There goes all the nice stuff there.
Oh. But
So
anyway,
where are we off
yeah.
to?
First, we're going to watch Baron
So we're going to watch the pig dance?
Yes, we are. We watched all the dancers dance to this point, why not the pig?
Because it's not a dancer, it's a pig.
I like to see my food dance before I eat it. Not a fan of
We
frogs,
want to make sure that bacon is sizzling. Thank you for playing. And then the credits roll.
What?
Like I was saying, I was imagining it being like them waving goodbye to the games, or like, thank you for playing.
Oh, look, the frog is playing Leapfrog.
And then there's Leap Pig.
I have no idea what the point of this is.
I don't know, the pig just nearly money shot the kid.
I can't remember if there was a quest involving these three. Wasn't one of them missing the ring in the DS version?
I don't remember.
I don't remember that. I could be thinking of the after years, actually. I don't know, but okay, anyway. That's the dance.
Don't you feel like you just spent your time well spent, guys?
I did!
That's the end.
Okay,
Fuck it,
that's
we're out.
Mythril Village. Never going there again.
Where to now?
Okay, now we're heading to Eblin Castle.
Eblin?
Eblin.
Christ.
Castle of Ninjas. Now...
Are we gonna go kill Edge's parents?
No, we're not gonna kill Edge's parents. Who's Edge?
Edge?
Anyway.
The wrestler.
Uh,
You think you know him?
no Christian? They were a tag team for a while.
Yeah, but then again, you have to worry about Christian.
Alright,
Who cares
guys,
about
welcome to
Christian?
Eblin Castle, which looks
Or
like,
what's left of it.
looks like shit. Now,
So naturally, it's up to us to grave rob.
now, if you're just playing this game for the first time, I recommend you wait till very later in the game to conquer this place, because there are some treasure chests here that have monster encounters on them, and the monsters inside the chest will whip your ass something fierce if you don't prep for them.
But you have, didn't you? See?
But I have prepped for them because luckily we have some items on our side, so now we have
Carl and Lamia.
Lamia's.
Carl, oh god, I hated those monsters.
Alright, so the strategy applies. Have Cecil cover Tella because you need him to stay alive for magic. I don't exactly remember if Lamia was afraid of anything. No, she doesn't have any weaknesses. But anyway, have Tella cast Firaga anyway. Have Yang focus attacks because even though these guys don't have much HP, but they hit like fucking tanks.
So I'm noticing Cecil just tanking it like a boss.
Yeah. Not only that, but how do you pronounce it? Corals? How do you pronounce these cast names, Matt?
Carl.
Carol's. Carol's have an attack called Blaster, which can either paralyze you or 75% of the time instant death.
Ah, the Final Fantasy 12 blaster.
Yes.
Actually, I'm wrong. The Final Fantasy 12, that thing was fucking bad breath, just one target.
I
Or at
hate
least the
Blaster.
higher up variants, anyway.
I cannot stand Blaster. I really can't.
So, what's the big prize we're getting here?
Well, there are a few things we can get here. I believe we got the Blood Lance for beating those enemies in the box, which is a weapon we'll be getting use out of later, I believe. But anyway, here's another monster in the box. 3 Mad Ogres. And this is potentially the hardest battle. No, I wouldn't say that. But anyway, you should have in your inventory bronze hourglasses, which cast stop on the enemies, making this battle a complete joke.
Yeah, ogres are never known for their defensive capabilities.
No, but they hit like damn panzers.
Panzers?
I'm running out of euphemisms for tanks. You got anything else?
Behemoths.
Behemoths. Okay, there you go. Another thing is, though, Mad Ogres are also susceptible to Tornado. And if it connects, well, no, their HP are in the single digits now, so any attack will suffice. As you saw, Tornado connected with the middle one, so now all we have is one left. See, as long as you prep for it, these battles can be a breeze. Except for one we'll see later.
What, is a ruby weapon?
No. The game goes to 7.
Tyler can recall Knights of the Round, why not?
Alright.
1769 HP experience, Christ.
Now we have this. We got a silver apple from that chest, which permanently increases your HP by about 50.
Ooh, stat ups, nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But anyway, we're not exactly done with the castle yet, so we're gonna head outside and use a tent because there's still one more monster in a box left in the castle.
And Cecil nearly gave us a high five. Uh-oh. You know, it sucks that everybody here is dead. I shouldn't be robbing their graves. Hey, check it out. There's a woman here.
I believe this place will become more plot important later. Maybe. Yes, it will.
Ah, the fourth dimension shit. Cecil shits on it. Wowzers!
Okay, so we have steel golems and skull deer.
Scolder.
Skull deer.
Oh, Scolder, you're right.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yikes. Okay, Tella's... Cecil's gonna cover Tella's dead body. Anyway, so the bronze hourglass strategy also applies here. Use it immediately because you will get your ass kicked if you don't. But every single enemy in this formation is weak to fire, so do yourself a favor. Use a Phoenix down on Tella as I'm doing here, because he
Keep
looks
Tella
like
alive.
Yeah, keep Tella alive. Cecil's already covering him because he's a trooper.
Cecil wants to constantly atone for what he did.
And Yang is sleeping with his eyes open.
Now he's got like that Japanese snot booger. That means he's asleep.
Oh, I never had a snot booger when I sleep.
No, it's a Japanese one.
Oh, you have to be Japanese for it to work.
Exactly.
What an odd character trait.
Oh!
Okay, so, bronze hourglasses, or if you have the silver hourglasses, which is pretty much like stop draw, compared to the bronze hourglass. They do stop enemies for quite a number of turns, so don't panic.
Hey, you got all the time in the world. Hey, the sleep blade, alright.
Sleep blade, okay, we're gonna be equipping that to Cecil right now, because that is better than the Mythril sword. Makes me wonder, why the hell did I buy the sword in the first place?
Because you're a chutz!
Well, I was actually just prepping myself in case I couldn't do this on my first run through.
Ah, the better safe than sorry. Great philosophy, always has been, always will be. Ooh, jackpot!
Ching!
So it's like, yeah, now who's the jinx, bitch? I'm alive at 10,000 gil and you dead in a sea god. +1 Cecil Harvey. Woohoo!
I don't know.
And now we fight Omega Weapon. Fuck!
Should have took that $10,000.
Omega Weapon could be bribed for $10,000?
Wait, wasn't there an enemy that could be bribed?
Well, there was a 10-2. Omega Weapon could be bribed for 10-2.
Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah. There's him, Paragon.
Wait, I thought bribe was an ability Riku had in 10.
No, in 10-2, Riku, any of them could learn it. It was Lady Luck.
Was that what it was?
Right.
Was it Omega Weapon or was it Ultimate Weapon?
All of them.
All of them could be bribed. I don't know why that's so.
Shuyan, can you actually put off on destroying the world, pretty please? Here's 150,000 gil.
Oh, I don't know.
Shuyan sounded like that. I thought he'd be more whiny.
Well, how do you think a weapon should sound like?
I'd imagine a more calculating terror.
Before we head to Troya,
let's get a good night's sleep.
let's get a good night's sleep.
And unfortunately for Cecily, we forgot to take the party out of his pocket, so they all got crushed.
Since you have the airship now, I would always recommend going to Baron's Village to sleep at the inn because they're the cheapest. 50 gil. Can't beat that.
Oh yeah!
Okay. But we're not going to Troya this part, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we just horsed around.
Yeah, we pretty much want to visit Eblin Castle to get all those items, but we will be visiting the Kingdom of Troya next week. So see you guys then.
Righto.